Learning scales sucks. You're just playing this thing over and over again, parroting notes up and down like Toucan Sam, but we're not actually making any music, we're just practicing some pattern. I see so many players repeating these scales with little to no understanding of what they actually are. What's the point of a scale? How can I learn these in a way that I know will actually make my playing better and more musical? I'm Spencer Askin. I've been playing and teaching guitar for 17 years and I've worked with over 500 students, many of whom are now full-time professional musicians. I tour internationally and I make a living with my guitar every day. And today I'm gonna show you how to make scales actually work for you. Let's get started. Learning scales is not what you think it is. Probably imagining sitting with the metronome going like this. It's like water torture. And then you think, okay, now I'm supposed to play music. Well, I know all these scales, that's gonna be great. And you go, that actually doesn't sound like music at all. So here's an idea. Rather than just practicing our scales up and down, we can practice our scales in different intervallic patterns. An interval, for those of you unaware, is just a fancy word for the distance between two notes in music. Something like this. That's an interval. That's an interval. That's an interval. That means a shark is coming. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna take a scale, and rather than going straight up and straight back down, we're gonna try playing through with different intervals. So nice and slow, playing a C major scale up in thirds, it's gonna look like this. Here we go. Cool, so this can be really useful when we're soloing. Again, didn't sound like this. What if we do wider intervals? We can do fourths. So now we go. And remember, we're always doing this within the confines of the scale. It's not just 4 frets, it's always 4 degrees of the scale. So we've got C, D, E, F, here's our augmented fourth, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, kind of a jazzy sound. Works really well when we're playing in the Dorian mode. So like if we're playing over a D minor. Moving on, we'll do fifths. That's like a power chord. Nice and slow. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Backwards. There's G, F, Then we have sixths. In country music, you'll hear this kind of thing. It's a cool thing to add into your solos. And then, of course, the last one we have sevens. We would go from C to B. Definitely don't hear those too often in soloing, but worth practicing and worth knowing. We're learning to play these scales using different intervals to be able to make melodies, right? The goal is to not just repeat a scale up and back down. So don't fall into the habit of just playing these scales now in these new intervals. Mix them up. Think of the notes of this scale as a bag of notes that you can choose from to create a melody that's interesting and singable and memorable. A scale is not some linear put on a metronome. Practice doing those up and back down. Go all the way throughout the circle of fifths, and you can even move that to other scales, your minor scale, your modes. All of that good stuff is gonna help open things up and just mix up your soloing. Variety is the spice of life. All right, thanks for joining me today. Hit me with any questions. I'd love to hear from you. Make sure to follow our Shreducation lessons page. That focuses on all our guitar lessons, technique, song learning. That's where you want to go if you want to learn about playing the guitar. Link below. Comment and subscribe for more guitar content. I want to teach you everything, and would love to see you again.